Do 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 burr 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 ba-dur ba-dur bar ba-dur burr ba-dur burr ba-dur burr ba-dur burr 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 ba-ba-dur burr ba-dur burr burr ba-dur dur ba-dur 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 ba-ba-dur ba-dur 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 burr 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 ba-dur ba-dur. Hello! It's me, the flip side. I'm back. Hey everyone, welcome to the stream. I'm starting again. We're doing more King's Quest. Guys, we're doing more King's Quest today. How's it going? Hello, Mr. Skittlebrow. Welcome to the stream. Yesterday we tried to do a King's Quest marathon. All day New Year's. Only ended up getting 3 King's Quest games done. Tonight we... Hi, Skittlebrow! Tonight we don't have marathon length of time, but I think we might be able to get through 2 more games. I know both of these games. So, let's see what we can do with King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella, the first King's Quest game I ever played. And I think probably the first graphic adventure game I ever played. Might have played like a Zork game. Actually, I guess maybe Shadowgate was the first one I ever played, but and I might have played like one of the Zork games briefly at like a friend's house, but that kind of doesn't count. I don't remember too much. The memories are very fuzzy. They're very fuzzy, Skittles. It's hard to... I have distinct memories of like the first DOS games I played on IBM 386 computers, like the first computer I ever had access to, with stuff like D&D and the Golden Wombat, aka Castle Quest, I think it's called, and a couple others which I don't remember. There was like one game where you like were launching bombs from a submarine and it was kind of like Battleship, I think. All those like ASCII graphics games. Those are the first computer games I played. Like King's Quest IV, I don't know. It's a very early game for me, very early computer game. It's definitely the first King's Quest I played, that's for sure. It's probably the first graphic adventure I played. Really liked it. Very confused by it, and like definitely was stumped for a long time. But I just kept playing it and kept playing it, and there were certain hints that I went to a library and I looked at, I think, like a strategy guide to like figure out what to do, and eventually figured everything out and finished the game. Took a while. Same thing with King's Quest V as well. All right. I should have this in my folder. Hold on. It should be installed. I don't know why I wasn't saying it was. Wait, I was looking at the website. I have to look in the GOG folder. And I've played through the game several times. But it's been a while, and I'll definitely enjoy playing through it again. Oh. Books, check it out. Books, check it out. Rosella, check her out. Rosella. Oh, dude, what is this stuff? Are you serious? Get out of here. Let me at least extend the window while I'm doing this. I'm sure the game comes with the... Hold on a second. I remember this shit too. I remember this. This is the manual. The manual must come with the game, right? I purchased the game off GOG.com. Did they just expect you to look it up online? Yes. Wait, extras? Oh, yeah. Oh, here it is. Well, you have to download it, though. Maybe I'll just look it up online. Slightly less annoying. Face Kitty Face, what's up? How are you doing today? January, this day, January 2nd, right? Yeah. King's Quest IV, The Perils of Rosella Manual, PDF. See, I don't need to download it. I instantly have it in the browser. Okay, not instantly. It's loading here, but the DRM, yeah. Well, I mean, piracy is rampant. I can't really blame them. Oh, I remember this manual. Yeah, it's got like it looks like a book cover, like an old-fashioned book cover. All right, page 3. What is the 8th word in the 3rd paragraph? Thus Sir Graham ventured where most humankind dared. Dared! I did it! Whoa! Is this your first time? Oh, we want to say yes, because then we'll get the intro movie, right? Yeah! Oh, I didn't press anything. Oh, man. We got the nice music. I guess this would be like a Roland speaker. Or maybe just Sound Blaster. I'm not sure. But when I played through this the first time, I definitely remember having the basic PC speaker for it. And I still love the music anyway. Even with the PC speaker. Now that I've played the first 3 games, the music in this game is like a huge jump up from anything in those first 3 games. I would have to say. Oh, start the timer. The presentation too. Like, I mean, look at this presentation with the opening credits like this. This is very different from the first 3 games. It's much more elaborate. With the theme music playing. Thanks, Skittles. That you're so remindful. Always reminding me. See, it starts exactly where the 3rd game left off. From the rescue it even mentions the dragon. It's time to pass on the adventurer's hat. Remember it like freeze frame while he was throwing the hat? Now we're gonna see what happens. Hey, Demo. If Skittles is remindful, then you are Demoful. Very deep. He flings the battered hat towards his children while his wife, Queen Valenice, proudly looks on. There it goes. The hat! Reach for it! I can almost grab it! I can almost touch it! King Graham experiences a terrible squeezing pain in his chest. Help me! Help me! He rasps. The adventurer's hat lies unclaimed on the floor, forgotten. I'm in bed. I'm dying. He's playing porn with his nose. Well, however he wants to do it. Grief suddenly overwhelming her, Rosella runs from the room. Oh, Father, she sobs. You're still young. You should have many years ahead of you. Oh, I wish I could help you, Father. Remember, just like a half hour ago, they were battling a dragon. Do you really mean that? A soft voice asks. Rosella looks up and sees no one. Who's speaking to me? The graphics in this game are like a big step up from the first 3 games. I am, the voice said. Look in the magic mirror. Like the proportions of the characters, and it's still 16. I think it's 16 colors, but notice that they use the cross hatching to simulate more colors, which PC 88 did as well. Rosella sees an image in the mirror. Who are you? She queries. I am the fairy Genesta. My land of Tamir, there is a remarkable tree. This tiny tree needs 100 years to bear a single fruit. Wow. Man, that tree sure takes its time. The main character was his son. Are you marrying your sister again? Not yet, Skittles. Rosella is much heartened by the news. Where is the land of Tamir? Genesta smiles. Tamir is very far away, but with my magic, I can bring you here. Rosella senses there's more to the story. But I suppose there are some problems? Sus, what's that, Demo? I'm not familiar with these, newfangled young kid words. Again, Genesta smiles. Yes, you are correct, Rosella. If you are willing to come to Tamir, I will explain. However, once I bring you here, I can't send you back. You will have to help me first. Oh, you're 35? Wow, Demo, you're so mature for your age. Confused, Rosella says. I don't know. What if I can't help you or find the tree? Temocore! Genesta pleads. You must decide now, Rosella. My powers are growing weaker by the minute. Democore, would you go to Tamir to rescue your dying father? By getting a fruit? Now, the fairy is but a faint glimmer, her voice barely audible. If you care for your father, say yes now. Oh, guilt trip. Yes! Hell yeah, I would. Me too, Demo. Let's go. There we go. Let's go get a fruit. Dur, 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 dur. Well, I'm in a magical land. Demo, we're in a magical land together. Your dad is awesome. Yeah! That must be where you get it from, Demo. The fairy speaks. I am the fairy Genesta. Welcome to Tamir. Rosella looks awestruck by the fairy. She's stunningly beautiful, but there is a certain sadness to her. Finally, Rosella speaks. I know you would like me to help you in some way, but I don't know how I could help a fairy. Just like Hydlide, oh my god. Genesta looks sadder than ever. You're wrong, Rosella. You see, I'm losing my magical powers. Yesterday I was strolling through the woods. Lolot, the evil fairy, caught me unawares and blah blah blah. Fairy sighs. She yanked it from my neck and immediately raced away screeching with laughter. Did she say yoink when she did it? My powers are diminishing. I will die in 24 hours if my talisman is not returned. She needs the talisman of passage, like from Sword Quest on Atari. She needs the talisman of passage. People are very orange. There's 16 color programs. They did what they could. Intently, Genesta looked at Rosella. Lolot is very evil, and you will use the talisman to bring more evil to Tamir. Blah, blah, blah. Furthermore, I cannot send you home without my talisman. What? Stuck here? Rosella's unsure as to what she can do. Meekly, she asks, I want to help you, but how? You can do more than you think, Rosella, Genesta assures her. I believe you'll be able to penetrate Lolot's domain. Look how stunningly beautiful the characters are, Demo. Are you in awe of their stunning beauty? Suddenly, Rosella remembers the tiny tree. Can you tell me where to find the magic fruit? Remorsefully, Genesta looks at Rosella. It will not be easy to reach the tree. It grows in a tiny island within a vast swamp on the other side of the great mountains. Also, you gotta go through a really bullshit cave of darkness where you're gonna fall to your death. Bravely fighting back tears. She's like, make sure to save scum in there. Bravely fighting back tears, Rosella says, I will help you any way I can, Genesta. Where can I find the lot? Oh, by the way, make sure to bring a board into the Cave of Darkness with you so you can walk on the board. The beautiful fairy points eastward. Wait, that's west. Lolot's castle overlooks Tamir from the great mountains. Penetrate my domain. Genesta looks weaker as she says, There's not much more I can do, Rosella. As it is, it will be difficult for me to fly home again. You gotta do it all yourself. You're the protagonist. I'm just NPC. So you do it! I will disguise you as a peasant girl so as not to attract attention. Thank you, Genesta. I think, Rosella stammers. I like that part. Flip, I'm lost. What's happening? Skittles, you'd get lost in your way to, walking down the block to the convenience store. You'll be... Goodbye. Good luck, Genesta says. It's making us ugly, you fairy. Hey, we need a disguise, Demo. We wouldn't want to draw attention to ourselves. Throw some mud on your face. Don't worry, the mud will come. Mud will come naturally. Well, you're on your own, Rosella. You know, this is the first King's Quest game I ever played, so when I played this game for the first time, you know, I had no frame of reference. But it was really good for the time. But you know, like, now that we've played through the first three games immediately before, you can see a lot of progression in the graphics, the music, and the presentation. It's like, this game feels big budget compared to the first three. And they only, like, keep jumping up from here. Because, like, the next game... This game is still 16 colors on 16 color systems. The next game, King's Quest V, jumps up to 256 colors. And the jump in the graphics is stunning. Like, that game still looks today. Good. It still looks good today with the pixel art. And then King's Quest VI is probably, like, one of the most stunning looking pixel art games on the computer. They say made to NES. You really don't want to play an NES though. It really cripples the visuals. All right. I love the theme music too. The theme is really memorable in this game, and like it's used a lot. Like it's used a lot as a motif in the game's music. I mean, there's still like not very much music, but when there is like event-based music that plays, like they use the motif a lot. It's very recognizable. I didn't really notice them doing that in the first three games at all. I didn't really notice any particular theme music with the first three games. Like if it was there, I just didn't notice it. And it's very noticeable at this game. So here we are. Man, it really brings back memories. This is definitely a game. Like, how old would I have been when I played this? I probably would have been like in my teens. This is definitely a game that I feel nostalgia for. Because I still have those memories of like the first time I played this, and it was quite magical. But I mean, even for now, I think this game is quite good. I mean, I like the first three games. Well, I kind of don't like this third game as much, but like the first three games as a whole, I like. I mean, they're still charming. They're just very basic, but they're still charming and they're generally okay. This game is awesome. I think, just with the way it looks and it's presented and how it sounds. Even though it's only 16 colors. All right, so this is the Fisherman. All right, so let's get into the game. Well, first of all, the controls are pretty much the same. Everything's pretty much the same. We need more speed. This game is the first game, and it might be the only game in the series, I'm not sure, that actually has a timer. Because the fairy has 24 hours. All right, here's the fisherman. Let's talk to him for a second. You say a few words to the old fisherman. However, he must have other things on his mind. Okay, bye. I mean, there's nothing in here, but we'll look in the barrel for fun. Yeah. I guess, yeah. I mean, the third game essentially had like a soft timer. I mean, it was more just that, like, third game definitely had, like, a timer mechanic. And you were essentially, I don't know if you would say soft timer, because you had definitely a distinct amount of time to win. But it wasn't, like, it wasn't hard-coded that you would just die at a certain amount of time. Rather, I think what it was is that there's only so much food in the game, so if you haven't made the poison soup by the time he asks for like food the fifth time, then your game is soft lock. That's essentially the timer for the third game. But there's other timers as well, like with the spider. This game, it's I don't know what that translates into in terms of game time, because it's not like 24 hours in real time. But at about the halfway mark, it'll turn to nighttime. But we can force that to happen quicker if we like progress the game quick enough. Is this actually the fastest speed? Boy, it does not feel like it. Is this the fastest speed? Oh, you can keep hitting. Oh, that's right. You can actually turn the speed up and down by hitting plus. Is it not working? This is not the fastest speed. Wait, let's do it this way. wish there was just a slider, but, you know. I'm sure it can get faster than that. Okay, there we go. That's pretty fast. Charming and basic. Just like me, Skittles. Alright, let's take a little stroll along the beach. The game's world map is it's in a grid and it loops just like the first two games. Just like the third game as well. There's basically nothing along these screens, I think. Yeah, it already looped. I guess it's only 4 screens tall, or is it 5? So the right here. Anyway, the timer for this game is it feels interesting to me, the timer, because of the sort of pseudo day-night cycle, the fact that there's a nighttime. And during nighttime in this game, there's different things going on that you don't get access to during the day, different puzzles, which you generally need to do later in the game, but it can be interesting to just kind of if you don't figure out everything and you kind of end up just taking a long time, which is what happened to me as a kid. You can end up at nighttime a little bit too early, but you can get access to some things earlier than you would in the game's progression, and there might be some shortcuts or something. I'm not too sure. This screen is one of the screens Pan can be at. He can be at a number of these screens. Oh, there he is. But we need an item to do anything with him. You can check the clock. Oh, the clock in the mansion gives you the time. Oh, that's interesting. It's an actual 24 hours? Really? So as a kid, I played this game for 12 hours. I played for over 12 hours without getting progression to the. All right, so the first thing that you would ever find in this game is this very obvious item under the bridge. Aha! You found a small golden ball. You pick it up and carry it with you. Oh, notice that motif, that leitmotif with the game's little jingle now. Okay, let's look at our inventory. It should be tab, gold ball. Inventory is a little bit nicer looking now. All right, and we can we can actually select that too from here, as opposed to having to look at it. Although if we look at it, do we get a description, or do we just get the picture? Yeah, you just get the picture, so you can just hit tab for that. The first to feature a female protagonist. I mean, that doesn't sound true, because there were games featuring female, pretty much from the beginning of video games. There were female protagonists. You can go, I forget exactly, but there's super old games with female protagonists, way before this game. But I mean, if you miss those, this might have been somebody's first adventure game. Yeah. Graphic adventure game. I mean, maybe. I don't know. All right, so that frog. Here, wait. Let's save our game. Frog prints. I think we just need the ball for this guy. The gold ball. I think we can. Oops! You scared the frog away. Whoops! I want to do that. Let's see. Do we drop gold ball in pond? You accidentally drop the golden ball in the pond. From atop a lily pad, a large green frog leaps into the water, disappears from view. A moment later, a frog emerges with, "Yes, your lost ball in its mouth. It seems that the frog is kindly returning your gold ball to you." There it is. There it is. All right, now what do you think we want to do? Do we want to pick up that ball? No, we want to pick up the frog. You catch the frog and hold it in your hand. It stares with its bulgy eyes and wobbles its throat. Hiss the frog. You look into the frog's green lips. Good. You feel silly doing this as you slowly put your mouth against the frog. Suddenly, the little frog turns into a handsome prince. Who would have ever thought? Go for that ogre. You boost your clock if you push the story some. Oh, that does it? That's interesting. It boosts the clock. Yeah, so that's probably why it didn't seem like it took 12 hours for it to become night when I was playing this as a kid. And I don't know. I mean, I played this a lot, I'm sure, just wandering around trying to figure stuff out. So I might have played it for just 12 hours, but It's interesting. Interesting system. Every lot visit might bump the world time. That would make sense. Yeah, we played that. There was an Atari game with a female protagonist. That's right. That's right. You got the Flip. You're an excellent. Hey, thanks, Skittles. All right, handsome prince. Who are you? The prince demands. I thought you were supposed to be a princess. Why, you're nothing but more than a peasant girl. You blanch a bit at that remark, but say nothing. Well, ta-ta, he says. I'm off. Here, you may keep this. To your surprise, he tosses the little golden crown to you as he takes his leave. Good riddance, you think. If only he knew that I was actually a princess. Also, let's take the ball. You never know, you might need a gold ball. Although I don't think we need it anymore, but I don't really quite remember. Here, I don't need to save yet. No, I might need to save. I think I remember the danger areas. So we need a loot to... we have the gold ball. We have the gold crown. What do we do with that gold crown? I don't really remember. Oh! We need to get that bow. Oh, you started with Cupid. I'm gonna take your bow. Alright, so that's like a random event that only happens once in a while here. But the Cupid's bow, I think that's the item that we need for the first lot quest, if I recall. We try to use that now. No, we don't want to use it. Oh, yeah, it would be a wait. I think we could softlock ourselves, because I think we need both arrows. Look at that guy go. I'm playing on the fast speed. What do you think about this? What? Mint? Thanks, Mint. Alright. It's okay to shoot the unicorn? Is it okay to shoot it early? Alright, I believe this is the dwarves' house. I think this is where we want to go next. And here we get a nice fun scene. The dwarves right now are... they're in their mine. They're mining. We could go visit them in their mine. They'll be mining away. Should we go visit them in their mine first? Here, let's make a new save. Dwarves. Check it out. They should be nearby here. Why would you make Skittles making... oh, they're like right here. This is the mine. I think you could fall down here and die. Alright, I'll use the mouse to do these diagonals. Like, if I fall down here, will I die? No. Okay. Just checking. The Rosella sprite is much nicer looking than the first three. The art quality is like taking a pretty big jump up for this game. Hey, Mr. Leo, how's it going? Hello to you. I'm guessing 4. I think it's a lot. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of 3. I don't want to harp on it because Asian Waste likes 3, but from the first 3 games in general, I think this game is a pretty huge step up. Even though it still just has the 16 colors, I think the art quality and music quality is a big jump up. You've encountered a group of small men working in this diamond mine. They're not too friendly, though. One of them forcefully tells you to leave the premises. Oh, man. Yeah, so we need to get them to be friendly to us. Now, how can we do that, guys? How can we do that? How can we make a bunch of dwarves like us? Think about it. It's obvious. I mean, open door. Obvious, guys. Think about it. Think about it. How are we going to get these dwarves on our side? What did Snow White do? What did Snow White do, guys? Think about it. You got it yet? I figured this out, by the way. I remember figuring this out as a kid. I was very excited when I typed this command in. Clean up. Look, she's cleaning! She's cleaning! We get a whole cleaning scene. 6, 4, 3, 5. Well, that's probably similar to my order. I would probably go... My top 3 would probably be 6, 4, and 5 in that order. I'm not sure, but I mean, I mean, 6, 4, and 5, they're all really close. It's hard to say. I haven't tried 8 yet. You got 8 in the back. I don't think... You hear the dwarves approaching. Quietly, the dwarves file in one by one. You get a bowl of soup and take a seat at the table. Look! They're taking a seat at the table! They're taking a seat at... The dwarves are coming in and they're getting soup. Soup! Check it out! Soup! Check it out! Check out the soup. You worked hard mining. Get some soup. Fancy dining. Shit, I didn't just go offline just now, did I? Not in the middle of my song. How can you eat good? How can you find out? Soup. Check it out. Soup. Check it out. At your local dwarf hut. Yeah, and lots of beer. 2 seemed like a low-effort sequel. I prefer 2 to 1. I prefer 2 to 1, to be honest. I just like the overall world construction and... Oh, you seat yourself at the table and begin. I didn't see what it said. Anyway, yeah. So now the dwarves like us, and we can all eat soup together. In normal speed, it's probably pretty slow. But when you figure this out, Demo, you're so excited that you figured this out, and you get to see this scene that you want it to be slow. You want to savor this, Demo. Like, you want to play this at normal speed so you can savor the dwarves coming in and getting the soup. You're so excited. You figured something out, Demo. You got a big reward. Yeah, it's on super fast speed. Max speed. 8 is just simply not King's Quest. Oh, we have to talk to the dwarves. Talk to dwarf. You politely talk to the dwarf nearest you. Where are you from, Rosella? He asks. You tell him, Daventry. The dwarf thinks a moment. Never heard of it. Talk to dwarf. Again, you engage in conversation. Is Daventry far from Tamir? The dwarves wonder. Very far, you tell them. How did you get here? They ask. As you don't want to get into specifics, you tell them, by sea. That answer seems to satisfy them as they return to their eating. Specifically, the soup getting seemed very slow. Well, it takes a while to get soup. You know that, Demo, when you've served soup before. Speak to the nearest dwarf again. He wonders why you are here in Tamir. You explain that you are in the service of Genestia, the good fairy who wishes to regain her magic talisman from the clutches of Lalot, the bad fairy. She's bad. Bad fairy. Well, young lady, the dwarf states, I don't envy you. You're much braver than I am dealing with that evil fairy. You attempt conversation another time, but the dwarves tell you they must hurry and finish their soup as they need to get back to work before dark. Look at dwarves. You see 7 small men seated around the table, noisily slurping bowls of soup. The newer game? Yeah, but the writing is terrible. And that and like it's barely an adventure game. Like, it barely has puzzles, and the writing is terrible, and I don't like the art style. Goodbye. Thanks for the soup, you call, as they take their leave. You finish your soup also. It was the best soup you ever tasted. Maybe, though, you were just really hungry. I was. Man, I wish I had eaten soup today. That would have been good. Why does it matter if it gets dark? They work in a mine. Because they want to, when they're finished mining, they want to come out into the light. They need that contrast. Uh-oh. Take pouch. They left the pouch. All right, guys, we got a pouch. So that's cool. I'm going to save my game as pouch problems. We got some pouch problems now. We got some pouch problems. I'm going to now show you guys the thing. I'm going to show you the thing that I did as a child. When I got this pouch, by the way, we should look at the pouch. Look at pouch. Diamond pouch. It's got diamonds. Better save again. Pouch problems. When I got this pouch as a kid, what do you think I did? What do you think I did? Well, I guess I haven't introduced you to the fisherman yet. But the fisherman is poor. He's basically the same as the woodcutter in... He's basically the same character as the woodcutter. I like that you can see him from a distance, too, if he's on the pier or not. He's basically the same as the woodcutter from King's Quest 2. Or was that 1? I'm just going to wait for him to finish his fishing, because he won't talk to us right now. He's poor, and he has a wife who's, like, ailing. So, obviously, you give the pouch of diamonds to this guy, right? Because he's poor. And you know what? The game lets you do it. The game lets you give this guy the diamonds. Here you go. Oh, let's talk to them first. Talk to people. Both the man and woman are here. Be more specific. Talk to the man. You talk to the grizzled fisherman as he sits at the table. Sighing, he tells you, "Them fish ain't been biting lately. If things don't get better soon, I don't know what to do." In reply, the old fisherman comments, "Me and the wife ain't getting any younger, and times is tough. If you've got any ideas, girlie, let me know." Fisherman chooses to ignore your temper. All right. Talk to man. I talked to the man. Now let's talk to the man. You say hello to the poor man. With little patience, she responds, "What are you doing in here, young lady? Can't you see I'm busy? We have enough problems. I'm worrying about you." You try talking pleasantly to the tired-looking woman, but her words seem to fall on deaf ears. She obviously is annoyed by your presence. Obviously. These people are poor. We got to give them diamonds. Right, guys? You offer the pouch of diamonds to the fisherman, who takes it gladly. "Wife, gift the girl my fishing pole in trade," he tells the tired wife. Immediately, she retrieves the pole and hands it to you. "Thank you very much," he says, smiling. "You have certainly helped us." Dur, 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 dur. Look at that. We got a reward and a jingle. And we got points. So we must have done the right thing, right? Like we just did. We're playing an adventure game. We just did the adventure thing. We used the item. We used the no Asian waste. We used the item and we got points. So obviously it worked, right? Wrong! That was wrong! We're dead now. The game is soft locked. Even though we just got points. We've got some pouch problems. It's funny, though, because in the first 3 games, if you use an item in the wrong place like that, you lose points. But in this game, if you do that, you get points. There's no tip-off at all that's absolutely wrong. This might be the most bullshit game in the series. Well, aside from 3. Aside from 3, really. I mean, I think. But like in terms of, like, obtuse puzzles and like potential for soft locks, this definitely has to be the worst. You were locked to bad ending. You actually didn't soft lock. You killed your dad. You weren't soft locked, but you're locked to the bad ending. No, we're soft locked. We're soft locked. No, Asian ways we're soft locked now because here's why. We need to get. I guess. Well, hold on a second. Wait, is that because? Because without the diamonds, so what we were actually supposed to do, we are supposed to give the diamonds to the fishermen, but first, you're of course supposed to return them to the dwarves. And when you do that, they give you a lamp, which you need. The lantern is for the troll cave. Oh, you could just not do the troll cave. It's possible to finish the game without doing that. Oh, I see. So it's not a firm soft lock. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. I guess this doesn't actually soft lock you, it just locks you into the bad ending. I mean that kind of makes sense. Anyway, still though, like you would think there'd be like a tip off, like losing points or something, which there is in the first couple games. Like whenever you trade the wrong item, or you do something non-ideal and you lose points for that, or you do the wrong thing and you don't live up to your point potential, it actually costs you points. Like when you do something wrong, it costs you points. But in this game, there's no tip-off like that. I'm surprised that they didn't like make you lose points for doing that. You're supposed to, yeah, we're supposed to return the diamonds to the dwarves first, which is kind of common sense anyway, to be honest. I don't know why I didn't think of that as a kid. I'm an idiot, basically. But good thing I grew out of that. I'm not an idiot anymore. Now I'm super smart. Give diamonds to dwarf. Dwarves have everything they need. No, they don't, idiot. Talk to dwarf. They're too busy. All right, who's the guy we need to give it to? Oh, maybe this guy, actually. This guy's in charge. You say hello to the small man next to the diamond bucket. He seems amazed to see you here. Rosella! He exclaims. What are you doing here? Don't you know this ain't no place for a fine girl like yourself? You don't agree with that, but you don't argue. Good to not argue. I never argue. Yeah, that's a good point, though, anyways. It doesn't. I guess it doesn't soft lock you, but it locks you into the bad ending, I guess. Again, you speak to the dwarf by the diamond bucket. He peers you with a mouth. This ain't no place for a lady. Don't want you to get hurt in here. All right, well, trade diamonds to dwarf. Give diamond. Does that work by itself? Yeah. Being an honest person. See? You gotta be an honest person. I guess they just figured if you don't return the diamonds where they belong, then you deserve what you get because you're not an honest person. Which I guess they're right. As a kid, I was dishonest. I deserved it. I deserved to get locked into a bad ending. Monocule, I deserved it. As a kid, I deserved to be abused by this game because I didn't return the diamonds to the dwarves. I was like, let me go get this. I mean, I thought that was in my defense, I thought that was like adventure game logic. They're poor, give them diamonds. It's just, why would you return it? You know, you steal things. And in video games, you steal things. I was just, you know, I was using video game logic. But anyway, of course, you gotta first try to return the diamonds to the dwarves. Being an honest person. How's it going today, Monocule? Welcome to the stream. Playing King's Quest 4. You offer the forgotten pouch of diamonds to the dwarf. The gruff exterior softens a bit. Nah, you can keep it, he says. We got plenty here. We also got an extra lantern we ain't using. Here, go ahead and take it. Now skedaddle on out of here. And we get the lantern. Now, we still have the diamonds, so now we give the diamonds to the fisherman. And we can get his fishing pole. Which is going to be good. Whoops, I tripped. So, pouch. I should have called the safe diamond dilemma instead of pouch problems. Should have called it diamond dilemma. Missed opportunity. You're welcome, Monocule. We always love to have you. You and your wood stove, which always it warms us all in spirit. All right, so now we can do this shit. Wait, the fisherman's not here. All right, I'm gonna go away from return. Yeah, I feel like you might be able to do the troll cave with the lantern. I think if you just like have the path memorized, it'd be extremely difficult without having it memorized. But if you know it, because there's like invisible spaces you can fall. Even with the lantern, it's really easy to fall. So yeah, that might be possible without the lantern. True, it doesn't help. I mean, it helps a little bit, but talk to fisherman. All right, give diamond, and then they give me the fishing pole. Look at all these beautiful items in this house. We cannot interact with them. Don't bother. Let's see. Do they say anything else if you talk to them again? You really helped us in the missus, Curly. Those diamonds will come in awful handy. You can't thank you enough. All right already. I told you I was grateful. Don't you have something else to do? I like talking to you. You're a very kind girl. You've helped us out a lot. Well, I might even be able to buy some brand new clothes. All right, great. All right, so anyway, nice couple. Cool people. The troll's fucking bullshit. Yeah, he just like appears randomly. All right, so we got the fishing rod. So I think we need to go fishing now. I'm trying to remember what we do next. We need to trade Pan the loot for the flute. Fishing time? Question mark? Let's fish. Eagerly from the end of the pier, fling the line fishing pole into the ocean. I don't remember what we need a fish for. But wait, you haven't baited your hook. Feeling rather sheepish. Oh, we need a worm. We need a worm first. I remember, like, the worm is a random event. There's a certain screen where sometimes when you enter the screen, there'll be a worm. I think there's a couple screens. And if you don't get to the worm in time, a bird swoops down and eats it. So you got to quickly get the worm. It seems like, oh no, you're caught. What? He appeared. He spawned on the exact spot where I entered from. Get out of here, Rosella. Next time, be more careful. See, this time, in this game, you get Roberta Williams' portrait telling you to be more careful. So that's a major advancement. He warned you about the ogre. I knew about the ogre, but I mean, like, usually he doesn't spawn on top of you. It's also random when he spawns. There's a word. See, there's a bird up there. We can't reach that bird. Like, they'll just randomly be like birds and stuff. I think there could be there's a random spawns of worms, and then a bird comes down to like take the worm. It seems like a background thing. It's like a background, but you can actually take the worm, and that's what we need to do because we need to bait our hook. Oh, freaking! There's the ogre. Does he follow us on this screen? No. All right, this screen right here is one of the worm screens. I seem to recall, or oh, there it is. There's the worm. Take worm. The bird left his ports. All right, we got the worm. We got the worm. We're all warmed up. Now it's fishing time. Guys, let's go. Let's all. Hey, Gizmo, what's up? How you doing, Gizmo? Did you see any of the first 3 King's Quests? I'm playing all the King's Quests in order. This is like Flip Quest. It's Flip Questo. Instead of Flip Tendo, it's Flip Questo. Can you just like, do you have to be in the pier to fish, or would not be a good spot to fish? See, guys, you got to fish on the pier. That's a good spot to fish. Do the ravens mean anything? The ravens? He does screen spawn BS. I mean, that, to be fair, that happens in the first 3 games as well. Bait, hook. Scrouching up your delicate nose, you gingerly bait the hook of the fishing pole with a large earthworm. Fish. Eagerly from the end of the pier, you fling the baited line fishing pole into the thing. Oh, I forgot to save. Gotta save our fishing time. Fishing time save. Guess we're just looking for a fish. Almost immediately, you feel a sharp tug on the line. Something pulls and flights your line as you slowly fights your line as you reel it in. There it is. You've caught yourself a fine fat fish. Do we need to get like a boot or something? I'm trying to remember. Let's just fish it a couple more times. What was the fish for? Is the fish for the whale? Oh no, it's for the pelican. You've caught yourself an old waterlogged boot, but since you have no need for a boot, you toss it. All right, I guess we don't need a boot. It's a boot time, right? Yeah, I don't know. Can we get anything else from fishing? Let's just check. You always watch a bit before you go to sleep? Nice. Going to sleep to my soothing, relaxing voice. Oh, I guess we're wormed out. We might be able to get another worm, but I think that's all we need to fish for. So now, oh, there's the loot guy. We need to give him a book, and that book is we have to go to the house for that, the mansion. I think we get that from the mansion. Oh, here's the graveyard. At night, this graveyard will be zombified. Right now, it's safe. And here's the old spooky mansion. Open door. All right, here we are in the old spooky mansion. I mean, I was always... So, like, this place, I was always fascinated by as a kid because, you know, it took me a long time to realize that that there was a night cycle, a day-to-night cycle. I keep saying that, but it's not really a cycle because it only happens once. Just a day-to-night event, I guess. But I was always fascinated by this mansion because it's like a spooky mansion, and like you can't really do anything here except for like get a book. So the book we can get is here. a book. You examine the few bookshelves. Only one catches your attention. It's entitled The Complete Works of William Shakespeare. You remove it from the shelf and carry it with you. There's also a secret passage here. How do we get that? How do we open that? Look at the painting is a clue because it's looking at the secret passage. An interesting portrait of a young girl hangs above the fireplace. You gaze at it intently and notice her eyes seem to stare at the left wall. Look at wall. You notice a little latch. Whole latch. Not close enough. You discovered a secret door. So that's pretty neat. Oh, the shovel. We're not going to need that until night. So this is a dangerous staircase you can easily fall from. I don't think we need to go up there right now. Right now, we could go up there and play the organ if we wanted to, and just listen to like a little fun song. But we do not need to do that yet. So we'll just leave that alone. All these rooms are basically going to be empty. Just a bunch of empty, creepy rooms that we can just like look around in. Nice abandoned house. These rooms at night will be haunted by ghosts. The zombie that gets you at the door made you scream out loud. Save. These stairs are doom stairs. I mean, I don't think we need to go up there at the moment. Up the doom stairs. I believe we can just ignore that for now. Is there anything else in here we need to get? I don't think there's anything else, if I recall. I don't think there's anything else we can pick up. Oh yeah, let's read the clock. The time is like it even tells you the time. Whoa, it's still morning. We got plenty of time until night, 9:22 a.m. We'll probably make the game auto event turn to night long before the time would make it become night. It's pretty interesting that there's like two ways to make it become night in the game. Either just by waiting, like it's interesting that like, you know, if you just progress through the game, it automatically turns into night, like a normal video game type of thing. But you could also just like wait around for 12 hours and it'll become night on its own. That's kind of cool. That's a cool detail. Yeah, so we got the book. The book now we can get the loot, and I think we can trade the loot to Pan. So there's like a little chain of events we can do there. Probably want to do that now. I'm not going to mess with the unicorn yet. I think we might be able to go... I guess we could do the unicorn. Because we just have to go see Lot, right? The Lot? Musicians are weird. Okay. Clock to dude. You say hello to the minstrel, who looks at you in surprise. Well, what do we have here? He asks as you introduce yourself as Rosella. Hello, Rosella, the minstrel says. Let me play for you one of my original tunes. Unfortunately, it appears his musical skills are quite limited. I don't know, seems alright to me. He plays like several... yeah, maybe I should put the speed to like normal. It does kind of make the game seem a bit weird when this... Like, I guess we don't need it to be that fast. Hold on. Alright, I put it to normal, I think. The animations do look... I mean, it's nice for getting around. I wish we could, like, rapidly switch back and forth. Let's talk to him again. I think we can get different songs if we keep speaking to him. Hey, that's a really bad rendition of our theme song. How nice. Green sleeves, of course, is like the main theme of the first game. Yeah. This is the normal animations. We should have done the dwarves with the normal animations, so it would have taken forever. You just can't get enough, can you, Rosella? This guy obviously loves an audience. He takes you through another popular ballad. This guy is good. I love this guy. Alright, this guy needs help. Let's give him a book. You hand the Shakespeare book to the minstrel. Curiously, he opens it, begins to read aloud, first hesitantly, and then with increased forcefulness as he begins to get into it. Suddenly, he stops and looks at you. "This is wonderful," he exclaims. "This gives me a new lease on life. No longer I'm a mere minstrel. Now I'll become a famous actor. To be or not to be, how's that?" Then he gives you the lute and bids you farewell. And do we have the loot? We do. Look, there it is, guys. We're looted. Small crown, bow, shovel, jute pole. We should probably go see Lalat in pretty soon so that we can get the first quest. This game is it's kind of has a similar structure to the first two games because it has the three quests, the quest line of three. Like the first game you had to get 3 treasures. The second game you had to open 3 doors. In this game you have to do basically 3 quests for Lalat. Dead fish. Alright, so now we can go find Pan and give him the loot. He's going to like that. There he is. Blur, blur, blur. We can turn the speed up a little bit, probably. This is a bit slow. Maybe like twice more. Talk to Pan. You attempt to speak to Pan, but he pays you no mind. He's too wrapped up in his flute music. Look. You see a lively creature who is at the same time both man and goat. He's a satyr, and his name is Pan. Alright, give him a loot. Don't you want a loot? We gotta get his attention, guys. We gotta get his attention. You don't mind the aesthetic change to Disney's look? It bothered me. I don't know how I'll feel about it now when we go back and play it, because it's been a long time. But at the time, it really bothered me. I felt like it was a downgrade. It probably doesn't help that King's Quest VI has like some of the best pixel art in a video game. And then from that, you go to like this kind of cheap, it's not cheap, but like this like pseudo animation look where it's just like kind of less detail on everything. And I don't know. It bothered me as a kid. I felt like it was a big downgrade. I prefer the pixel art of 6. I wish they hadn't shaken up the formula. I mean, obviously with Disney stuff, there's like a big tradition of like fantasy type princess stuff. So it kind of makes sense, but with the speed where you had it, I was just curious. I turned it up a little. I don't know. We'll try how it is now. Anyway, we got to play the loot. That'll get his attention. We're gonna play through King's Quest VII again, so I'm gonna update my impression of it. Pan has ceased his dancing now and looks at you and the loot curiously. What? And he doesn't respond. He stares at you expectantly. All right, here you go. Here, take the loot. Okay. Pan gratefully accepts your gift, and in return he gives you the flute. There he goes. All right, we got a flute. Let's try playing the flute. All right, nice flute playing, Rosella. Not bad. We got ourselves a little flute. That's another thing we got. I think we should. I think even at the beginning of the game, I think you can like go right to Lalat and get the first Lalat quest. We probably need to do that now. So she's going to ask us for 3 things. She's evil, though, by the way. But we're going to help her because we have no choice. Because that's what you do in a video game. You do quests. So we're going to be forced to help her. And the first thing she's going to want is a unicorn. And that's why we have the bow. We can shoot the unicorn, and then we can bring her a unicorn. So we got to do her 3 quests, but then at some point during the game, and we have a lot of flexibility in when we do different things, at some point we need to go into this waterfall, cross through the cave, go into the swamp, and get the fruit. And that can be done at various times. We have the lantern. I'm trying to think. We need We need the plank. We need a plank of wood. Oh, wait a second. We need the bridle, too. Wait, we need the... We can't get the unicorn without the bridle. The bridle is one of the most bullshit things in the game. Because the bridle is incredibly easy to miss. And it can easily soft lock you. Uh-oh, lots of goons. Good thing, because negotiating this cliff walkway can be a little... This can take some time. Should make it VR, and you've actually... Make it VR. Put the speed where... Oh, I think Rosella is... oh, plank is behind waterfall. Oh, it's back there. What do we need? The lantern and the plank? I'm trying to remember. The lock gives you the once over, and as she does, her red eyes begin to narrow. Are you the foolish girl who wandered here by mistake? Or are you a spy sent here by my enemy, Genesta? She's right on the money. We're a spy. You swear to Lalat that you are nothing but a poor peasant girl who has lost her way, but she doesn't seem to believe you as her mouth begins to snarl and her eyes begin to narrow to mere slits. For the first time, you experience real fear begin to tremble. Oh! Lalat snarls. You don't look stupid enough to have wandered here. I believe you're a spy. Take her to the cell. She's right. She's right on the money. We are a spy. Damn it. We are Spy X family. All right, we're in the cell. Cool skeleton. Let's look at it. Look, skeleton. Cool skeleton, bro. Look. Room. You found yourself in a horrible cell. Hopefully you won't end up like them. Look, there's a cup there. Can we take it? Look at the cup. You see nothing special. Take the cup. You can't get that. Look on the ground. Nothing interesting on the floor. Darn it. Leave. Look at the bars. Look at the... Oh! The henchmen are returning. Perhaps they're setting me free. Okay, guys, what's going to happen? The lot gives you a sickly sweet look. You're lucky, my dear, she coos. My precious son Edgar has taken a liking to you, and he believes you. He's convinced me to give you a chance to prove your innocence. Look, that's Edgar on the right there. Look, he's turning, he's blushing. You glance at the homely young man standing next to the lot. He blushes. The lot continues. I wish to own the unicorn that inhabits the meadowlands. Bring me the unicorn, and I shall not only set you free, but reward you as well. She's lying, but that's fine. Go, take her back to the forest. Blah, 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 blah. All right. This is the part of the game where every single human being gets stuck, including including Child Flip. I definitely was stuck here for a long time. I was stuck here infinitely. I pretty much needed to look at... I was also stuck on the diamonds, too, because I had no idea I'd soft lock myself by giving the diamonds to the fisherman. I figured since he gave you the fishing rod that was the correct thing to do. And I had to eventually look that up in a guide. Well, I also never figured this out without having to look at a guide. Because this is one of the most bullshit things in any of the games, quite frankly. It's probably the most bullshit puzzle in the entire series. Especially, I figured there was worse things in the early King's Quest games. But there's really not. I mean, the Rumpelstiltskin puzzle is optional. But this is mandatory. So there's really not anything more bullshit in the first 3 games than this. Alright, so what do we have to do now? There's a series of things we have to do that are quite obscure. A whale of a tail. How's it going, Jays? What's up with you? Do you like King's Quest games? Jane Jensen's mention of Society of the Black Cloak. I don't know what you're talking about, Agent Waits. What's that? Yeah, me too. All right. So first of all, this is not the bullshit thing yet, by the way. But first of all, so Here's one thing. I need to turn. Actually, I need to turn the speed up to maximum before we do this. We need maximum speed. All right, that'll do it. And first of all, an interesting thing. There's a maze of like water areas here. If we keep going to the left, we don't actually tire out. Oh, it's although that shark will keep appearing, but if you just really try hard, you can eventually swim to Genesta's island. You can reach it early on in the game, but you can't do anything there. You can go see Genesta, and she's like thick. Damn it! I was about to say it. Oh, that's not the same. Anyway, yeah, but we don't. There's no reason to do that. Also, on random screens here. Oh, here we go. So that's what we need. On random screens, the shark will appear. Also, on even more rarely, this whale will appear. It will only appear during your first quest with the Lalat. You've seen Grunt and Rig play them. You like them. I especially like 4 through 6 in the series. But I think I like mostly all of the games. I still need to try 8. I haven't tried that yet. They wanted Black Cloaks to be some overarching antagonists, but you've always seen. I guess like because like all the bad guys wear black cloaks, kind of. That would have been interesting. So we're just gonna wait here. No, you need to go to Genesta's island. The feather. Oh, you need the feather. You need the. Oh, you do have to go. Oh, I forgot. Well, I would have remembered. Whoops. We have to go to her island first. Oh, man. No whale. Oh, man. I need to escape this. That's no good. Uh-oh. Whale, leave me alone. Alright. I forgot about that. Yeah, because we can't escape from inside of the whale without the feather. Yeah. Swim from the dock. Oh, that would have got us that. Oh! Well, we should be able to do it from anywhere. Yeah, I mean, the overall plots of the games are just basically, just various fantasy adventures. Usually they take a lot of inspiration from fairy tales and whatnot. You're getting very tired, Rosella. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, I think we made a bad save here. He's gonna spawn. It's kind of a pain now that I have to do. We've got to do the Lalat cutscene again, and it takes a while to go through. We're gonna have to do it again. You didn't know English. Oh, I see, Gizmo. Yeah, guess that would make it tough. If we fall too far to the right here, definitely we die. Like here we would die. That kills us, right? You should be more careful, Rosella. You can only fall. This game's got fall damage. Well, not really. Fortunately, I don't think you can skip through this cutscene any quicker. Oh, maybe you can. Did it? Mash enter. Yeah, these are. I never played all the Sierra games, but I really did like these King's Quest games when I was a kid. Look at door. Yell. No one is going to save you. Cry. Game doesn't understand cry. Weep. Beg. Undress. Not in front of the game players. I remember trying that. Oh yeah, I did play the Carmen Sandiego game in school. I think everybody played Carmen Sandiego in like on the school computer in those times. That was fun. Learned English from those games. Wow. Yeah, they're taking her to Anne Orlando. Exactly. Ultimate 7. That's the one where you can like build a house and like do all kinds of crazy things, right? All right. Let's see. I'll have to make Oh, that tree. This forest is evil, right? This forest is evil. I think they'll kill us. This forest will kill us if we try to go in. See? They're guarding something. Next time, be more careful. Job for the evil forest. They're bad. And then the giant. This is the giant's house, or the ogre's house. I mean, there's the 3 bears house in King's Quest 3, and the 3 ogres house in King's Quest 4. All right, should we try it from the pier then? I guess that makes it a little bit easier. Can you like jump off of the pier into the water? All right, I know that the next save. I'm just gonna make a desert island. I'm gonna make this save ahead of time, and then we're gonna use that to. Here, I'll save this whale of a tail here. What? No, I don't need the whale. Oh, wow! That gets you to the island really fast. Take feather. All right, so that's all we need here, but we can wander around the island if we want to, and we can go see Genesta if we want to. I'm pretty sure we can go in there. You don't need to do this, but we can go up to the top and go see Genesta for fun. We get more of the really good theme music. Tiny fairies flit furiously about, trying to keep you from disturbing the dying fairy. Talk to fairy. They do not respond. Perhaps they cannot talk. Talk to Genesta. I don't think she'll talk to us. They try to prevent you from disturbing her. Alright, we cannot take her cat or anything like that. We can't do anything here. I don't think we can do anything interesting here. Just, you know, it's interesting that we can come here and, like, look at her. The game lets you do that. No, stop going up the stairs! The stairs have railings, yeah. Unlike many other places in King's Quest games. Alright, so that's all we can do here. We need to get the feather. I forgot about getting the feather. You gotta come here for that. Okay. Now we can go in the whale. Now we can go in the whale. No, it's not a shark! We need a whale. We need a whale of a tail. I always wanted to be able to do a British accent, but I was never able to. Whale? 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 Shark! Gotta hit the stupid shark. Come on, whale. Stupid shark. I think we have everything we need. Like, we need a fish. We need the fish. Oh, let me think it over in my head again. I have the feather here in this save. Double checking. The whale's pretty random, so it's easy to not even know the whale exists, which is one way you can get stuck. But see, I got the whale immediately before when I didn't need it, but now, of course, I can't get it. Oh, there it is. There's the whale. All right. All right, so we got in the whale. We have the feather. What else do we need besides the feather? I think that's it. How do we escape again? Don't we need to, like, summon a dolphin to escape? Which you need a whistle for? I think you toss a fish to a pelican and you get a whistle and then you escape, right? So I think I have everything I need, right? I think. If you can remember anything, let me know. But I believe I'm good now. So this is... So, yeah, all of this is bull. First of all, finding the whale is a little bit bullshit. So here we have to climb up on top of the... This place stinks. We can die in here if we stay too long. Take bottle. This is just for bonus points. We can take the bottle and look at the bottle. And there's a note inside. Take note. And we can read the note. This is just for bonus points. And the note will just say random things for, like, for fun. Help, the girls in Leisure Suit Larry in the land of the lounge lizards are mighty uncooperative. Help me out here some, guys. Okay, maybe later. In a beautiful I see a beautiful mermaid in King's Quest 2, but she won't help me. Tell me what to do. You got to give her the flowers. Help me, I'm lost at sea in King's Quest 3. I'm with a bunch of nasty pirates who want to feed me to the sharks. If you can, come quick. You got to cast a sleep spell, dude. Anybody out there? I had a condor drop this bottle in the nearest ocean to beg for help with King's Quest 1. Help me fight this fire-breathing dragon. Just dump the bucket of water on him, idiot. I'm a little kid and my name's Tommy. I'm having trouble with Old King Cole and Humpty Dumpty in Mixed Up Mother Goose. I never played that. It's an advertising game with sex and hookers to a game aimed at 10-year-olds. This game was aimed at the whole family. And they don't know that there's sex and hookers in there. They don't know. That ad is for the adults in the audience. It'll go right over the kids' heads. Besides, you need to give kids need just a little bit of adult stuff thrown at them so that later on when they grow up they can be like, oh, that's what that was. You gotta have that. It's important part of growing up. Drug dealers are terrorizing the city of Lytton. I need a partner to help put away these bad guys in Police Quest. How many ads are there? Oh, there's one for Space Quest too. Any other ones? Oh, there's one for the Black Cauldron. Exactly, Asian Ways. The Wicked Horned King has thrown me into this dungeon. I never looked at that game. We should look at that. Is that game good? The Black Cauldron? I really liked that cartoon as a kid. Or at least I was intrigued by it. It wasn't necessarily my favorite, but... Alright, anyway, so you can get all kinds of stuff with that. Let's look at the skeleton. The skeleton of an unlucky man. Let's call him James. Rests atop the wreckage of a small boat. Alright, so now we better save our game. We'll save as this one. And I need to turn the speed down for this. We need the speed quite a bit slower for this. We had to climb the tongue. This tongue is, well, it's very similar to the beanstalk in King's Quest 1, I guess. It's complete bullshit. Like, there's no way to know. Like, there's a certain path you have to take here to get up to that uvula. We need to tickle that with the feather to get out. That's the... Otherwise, if you're in here, you're dead. You are... If you save your game in here and you have no other save, you are soft-locked. There we go. Okay. So we're just going to go a little bit at a time and then save. Specific path you got to take. Kind of in a diagonal. We did it. We stood up. That's good. Save, climb, save, save. Just like the beanstalk in King's Quest 1. We're not out of the woods yet. We can still fall. This might be far enough. Okay. Tickle. Uvula. Wait, hold on. Let me look at my feather first. I'm about to lose it. Look at that feather, guys. Cool, huh? Is there anything I haven't looked at yet? I look at all my items. They're very nice. It's kind of interesting how like all the items have their own border. It's like they made a specific border for all the items. It's kind of interesting. They put a lot of effort in this game, I feel. All right, let's try to tickle. What if I just type in tickle? Does that work? Tickle uvula. Okay, this should be close enough. Look at uvula. Am I spelling this right? Yes, that's a big uvula, all right. Tickle. You frantically tickle the throat of the whale with a big peacock feather. You begin to feel a quiver under your feet, which quickly turns into a mighty tremble. Roar! Suddenly you hear a thunderous achoo! You are swept out of the whale's mouth into a tremendous wave of ocean water. Again, you find yourself swimming in the ocean. Okay, we can still get attacked by sharks, so get to the island quick. So from where we are here, there's no way. You cannot swim back. It's utterly impossible to swim back from here. So we're on the island now. It is utterly impossible to swim back to land from here. The only way back is to do some special stuff. First, throw the fish. If we didn't have this fish, if we didn't go fishing, we didn't help that fisherman, we would now be dead. But because we're nice people who help fishermen, we live. All right, Pelican dropped a whistle. Yeah, whistle. Good. All right, so if we blow that whistle, a dolphin will come and will save us. But then you might ask, why did we even come here in the first place? Well, guys, why did we come here? Guys, why did we come here to this island? Why? Let's look around. It seems others have before you. Now, what are you going to do, Rosella? There's got to be something in this island. Is that anchor? No. Take anchor. Of course, it's not going to let it. You can't get that. Look on. What if we? Hold on a second. Let's just try some. Let's try some things here. Look at sands. Take sands. Look at the boat. Looks as if you see a glint coming from one of the wrecked boats on the beach. Oh, it does clue you in. Wait, does it? If you just say look around. So you have to type in. I guess it actually does have a clue. It does. Yeah, there's something else you have to get here. It's kind of very well hidden. You see a glint coming from one of the boats. I guess it does have a clue. It's not complete bullshit. So standing here, we look at the ground, and what do you find? A bridle, a golden bridle. That just happens to be there, and we need that. Now, the bullshit part is the fact that if you miss this and you leave the island, you can never, ever come back. That whale will never spawn again. So if we miss this, we are soft locked. I guess it's not as bad as I thought, though, because there actually is a clue that it's in there. All right, blow the whistle. To your astonishment, a friendly dolphin appeals offshore and jabbers excitedly. Talk to dolphin. It chatters back. Ride dolphin. You're not close enough. There we go. Look around and look at everything. Well, you have to know that there is some reason you're going to that island. But, I mean, it could be to get the whistle for all you know. You might need that somewhere else. How's it going, Freeware Pirate? How are you doing? Are you feeling questy today? Anyway, we got the golden bridle. That's the thing that we needed. I guess it's actually not as bad as I remember it being because it does clue you in to the fact there's something on the ground, but still, it's odd that they don't ever let you, like, they could just have the whale respawn and you keep the feather. So they could just let you go back there, but or they could just have you blow the whistle and let you just, the dolphin could just take you back to the island. They could have easily done either of those things. Let me just confirm that doesn't work, though. I'm pretty sure that what's the, unicorn is the next thing we're gonna do. Let me just confirm that doesn't work. If you blow the whistle again, nothing happens, right? See? Yeah, you cannot get that dolphin back for some reason. You'd think that, like, they should let you go back to... I guess they just were like, well, you know, I mean, it's like... They saw that as the difficulty of the game, you know? It's like, well, that's part of the difficulty. You gotta... It's up to you to figure out that you need to do something on that island. If you don't look at the boat, it's your own fault. So now we can go get the unicorn, which is what we need to do. The unicorn can show up in a couple different places. I believe it can show up here, or maybe here. We've already seen it in that one meadow, which I think is around here somewhere. There it is. There he is. Shoot unicorn. You aim one of Cupid's golden arrows towards the beautiful unicorn. You let go. Zing! Bullseye. If you don't do that, he runs away. If you get close to him. He's no longer afraid of you. Now he thinks you're your friend. But we're not, because we're going to give him to Lalat. Hey, Dan, what's up? Battle face to you, too. Battle face for the new year. Use bridle. Without the bridle, we couldn't put bridle on horse. Horse works. It's a unicorn. He offers you no resistance. Take unicorn. Why don't you just ride the unicorn? Okay. Here we go. And now we auto cutscene to Lalat. And that's the first Lalat quest done. Like they were intended, but the programming was sloppy. Funniest thing about the old-time computer games, you might just... Yeah, they might have just not done that because it was like an extra thing they had to program, and they were like, it adds more difficulty if you can't get back there, so yeah, screw it. If they don't figure it out, they can start that. I mean, to be fair, now people do... Oh, hold on. I'm almost convinced you might be innocent, but she clears her throat. Not quite. Not quite. Oh no, this doesn't sound good, you think. Lalat continues. I am desirous of the hen that lays the golden egg. Currently the hen is kept by the ogre and his wife. Bring me the hen and you shall have your freedom and a great reward. Take her away. Lalat orders her goons. Welcome to more King's Quest. This is one of my favorites right here. A lot of the programs of CR were second rate. Well, I mean, also, there was just, like, less programming knowledge at the time, too. Alright, so... I guess we'll do the standard ogre joke. Hey, wait. My other save is no... My other save is bad. I'm gonna save in front of the unicorn. I don't like that. That save is not in front of the unicorn. To be fair, now people do make... This is something that people make fun of all the time, is like all the soft locks in games like this and stuff like the Golden Bridle. You can like easily get soft locked if you miss it. But I don't think it's really like much of that, like that much of a big deal. I don't think it's like really that much of a bad design element. You got to keep in mind that with games like this, even if you do need to replay through the whole game from scratch, it takes like you can do it super fast. Because like these games, once you know what to do, they can be played through extremely quickly. Alright, so that was the ogre's wife. So it's actually random for her to spawn. She will not spawn until you're on this second Lalot quest. I don't know if we have everything. Do we have everything we need for this? Not really sure. Let's just go in. So I think we can just open the door and go in. Watch out. A very unfriendly bulldog rushes towards you. Do we need a bone? Do we need a bone or a meat? Uh-oh. I think I'm missing something. You get the bone from the cave. Now might be a good time to just do the cave then. You need the bone from the cave, yeah. Can we get the fruit now? I think we might be able to get the fruit now, so it might be a good time to just do that. Whoops. I tripped. Don't you hate that? Yeah, so cave of not cafe. Cave of ultimate dark. So what we need the crown for, if we wear the crown, we become a frog. Not while you're in the water. That's what we need the crown for. That's the first item we need to get into here. And that gets us inside the cave waterfall. Crown flute is all you need. Oh, nice. Oh, we need the flute for the snake, right. There's a board there. It's a little hard to see, but if we look at the ground, I'm sure it'll tell us it's there. Yeah, it does. Take board. Which is why I keep typing, like, check ground, because it works in the later games. Alright, we need to light the lantern. Can we do that now? Uh-oh. Oh, that was an ogre. No, troll. There was a troll there just now. Light lantern. There was a troll just now. He spawns randomly. Oh, shit. We might need to turn the speed down a little bit because of this guy's bullshit. Let's turn it down twice. This guy spawns randomly. So we just need to keep doing this until he doesn't spawn. What the fuck, man? What? Hey! Is there a bone here? Take bone. Yeah, there's like a bone right there by the entrance too. I think we might be good now. Save. Alright, so there's a spot here where there's a pit. A chasm. It's a chasm. And yeah, the lantern really does barely help, does it? You can kind of see it. Where is it? Yeah, he can spawn over on the other screen too. He can also just spawn randomly as time passes. Use board? Wait, do we have to go like up or I think it's only actually 2 screens. Oh yeah, okay. Fuck you. Oh, is it 3 screens? Yeah, maybe you're right, because there's like a second screen here. No! No! Damn, dude, man. This part's pretty brutal. Okay, now you just don't appear, alright? Just stop it. Stop. Alright, the chasm I think is going to be here. I think it's going to be here. We just keep walking to the right. We're going to just fall to our death randomly. Yeah, man, the lantern really does not help. I think, but you know what though, Asian Waste? I have a feeling that if you don't have the lantern lit, you auto-die from the troll. Like you automatic. I think you cannot get through here without this lantern. I think it's mandatory. Like it doesn't really help. It's the purpose of the lantern is not actually to help you see. It's just merely a key for this. I'm pretty sure that I remember it working that way. Where's the way over? Oh, you go down. You actually go down. Okay. It's gonna be here. I think. It's gonna be here. Oh, this game is... No, this is the 4th screen. 4 screens? I didn't remember there being 4 screens in here. This... Okay, it's gonna be... It's in front of the door, so it's gonna be here. Oh my goodness! A chasm! I mean, you're saving anyway, so it's really not... It's really not a big issue. You see, when the lines start to show up like this, you actually kind of can see where it is. So we need to use the board here. Put board on ground. And then you just like, we walk to the right. And you auto pick up the board. And the reason why is because you actually need it. And then we just go right here, and then that's it. All right, we made it through. Nice. I mean, that seems kind of bullshit, but it's also kind of really cool. And the fact that that troll just spawns randomly is... It does kind of make it... Dude, who keeps texting me? Is it you, Skittlebrow? What do you want? Oh my... It's my family. What do they want? Oh, apparently my sister made her own waffle cones. Look, guys. You see that? I know. Don't worry about it. All right, we're in the swamp. So here, we need the board, and we need the flute. Jump. What do we do here? By the way, if we just walk into the swamp, don't we die? Yeah. Oh, no! You get a cool drowning animation. Do you know that some swamps are quagmires and will suck you under? As you take your last breath, you contemplate this final information. Very interesting, guys. Very interesting. Very interesting. Can't walk through the swamp. Gotta jump. I actually figured out a lot of this as a kid by myself. Like most of it. Pretty satisfying to figure this shit out. Jump. Yump. Yump. Turn into the frog. Oh. What happens if you turn into the frog here? Oh, you get, like, eaten by a snake or something. Oh, you get eaten by a merman. I forgot about that. Oh, boy, I sure love frog legs. Nice. Unique merman. Unique merman graphics, guys. We just got to see. All right. Back to the yumping. Yump. 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 Forest yump. Oh, there's a snake over there. First of all, I love fruit. First of all, if we try to yump from here, you just fall in and die. So don't yump. Don't yump. That's why we got that board back. Place board. Now we can walk across. But look. Bad. Oh no, I got snaked. You see, you don't want to get snaked though either. So don't let that happen. Don't get snaked. We gotta play the flutes. That's why we got that flute. She plays a different song here. She doesn't play the song she plays in every other screen. It's cool. Alright. Snake is fluted. They made some like nice looking ice cream. All right. Take fruits. Okay. We got the fruit. Unique jingle. You guys hear that? Unique jingle for the fruit. Now take the snake. You wouldn't want the cobra. Eat the cobra. That would not taste good. Kiss the Oh, it unfluted. It unfluted. Place board. Play flute. Maybe I shouldn't have played with cobras. That's what I get, huh? Can we kill the snake? You have no way. Alright, take the fruit. Let's just leave the snake alone, huh? Alright, back to yumping. Yump. Yump. Oh, shoot! We need the board. We need the board. Hear that unique fruit jingle again. Don't forget to take the board. You're going to need it to cross that chasm, alright? Back to jumping. What should I make my next save? It's all it's all ogre. What a thrill. Snake eater. I get it. The look of that ice cream is making me hungry. But there's no time to eat food. We have to solve puzzles and have fantasy adventures. We don't have time for food. No troll, no troll. Don't troll me. Don't troll me, bro. Whoops. Ah, I got trolled. Right about here. Right about here. It's all ogre. Place board. Alright, we automatically get that back. I don't know if we ever need the board again. I don't think so. Now, can we get back? Can we get back, guys? I hope so. We go up from here? Fumbling through the dark. The deep, dark cave of death. It's so dark. It's so dark. Get out. Get out. All right, we got this. We got the bone. We got the board. Let's look at the board. Yeah, it's a board, all right. Let's look at the bone. Yeah, it's a bone, all right. Whistle, magic fruit. By the way, if we eat that magic fruit, it'll let us eat the fruit too. Eat fruit. Take a bite, lessening fruit. Delicious. Before you know it, you've eaten the whole thing. Wow, a feeling of vigor and vitality courses through your body, giving you balanced energy and that wondrous glow of good health. Did that actually... Wait, how did we get... Did we get... Oh, yeah, we lost points for that, right? That actually costs you 10 points. If we try to walk through the waterfall, oh, it actually works. Wait, hold on a second, though. I think you can wear the crown. Do you get points for that? I'm not sure if you... Oh, I guess you don't use the frog to get out anyway. Yeah, bones are cool. All right, so now we can go get ogre it. Ogre should be down here. Hopefully we can get the cutscene of the lady ogre entering the house again. We need to get there while the dad ogre is not inside. That's what we need. Well, maybe it'll still work now. Let's try going inside. Now we have the bone. Door. Uh-oh. This has got to be done quickly. Throw. Oh. See, though, you know what? In this game, it actually pauses the game while you're in the text parser. I just realized it doesn't do that for the first 3 games. This game, the text parser pauses. Throw a bone. Well, that takes care of him. That takes care of him. So now, I'm trying to remember. Do we go with... We can hide in the closet. Do we want to go upstairs first? Is there something we grab from here, like this axe? Oh, I think we need this axe. Yes. We need that. Look around. Is there anything else we need to get from here? I don't think there was any reason to go in here. Can we go in this door? Door's locked. Was there anything else we get from here? I don't think so. No, it's private. We definitely need that axe, though. So now I think we wait inside the closet. If we go in this door, we'll be dead. Hello. You better run. She's going to have me for dinner. Oh, no. She's going to have me for dinner. Oh. I'm going in the stew pot. That's bad. Open door. All right. So now we hide in the closet. Peep. Peek. Look, keyhole. So now we just keep doing this. Maybe we just wait for the ogre to get home. And then we spy. And then we'll be able to get the hen. I don't think we... So we get the axe, and we can... If we wait long enough, we can grab the hen and leave. I think that's all we need to get from here. If I recall correctly. And then after doing this, I believe it's going to go to nighttime automatically. Because the third quest has got to be done during nighttime. The ogre roars, "Fee, fi, fo, fum. I smell the blood of a..." "Quiet, you old goat," interrupts the ogress. "That's just a deer you smell. You know how you get when you're hungry. Here, eat." And he eats his food. He's eating. Look, guys, the ogre's eating. "Wife," shouts the ogre, "bring me my hen." There's his hen, the hen that lays golden eggs. "Lay," ordered the ogre. With excitement, you watch the hen lay a golden egg, which the ogre takes. He yawns and falls asleep on the table. Soon his snoring rattles the walls. Ow, that hurts my throat. Ow. Okay, now it's time. It's time. We're gonna do it. Open the door. You better be real quiet. We gotta be quiet, guys. Take hen. Take hen. Got the hen. You might wake up as we try to open this door. Open door. Squawk, squawk. Oh, the hen. Oh no, run away. Okay, we're fine. So we've completed the second Lalot quest. You wish your chickens laid and come... You should try that, Demo. Lay. Try it. Maybe it'll work. It's a big chicken. That's a big chicken. Perfect for Christmas dinner. All right. Well, we're actually making pretty swift progress because we're already complete with the second Lalot quest. Then we got to do the third one. We got to get Pandora's box, and then finally we got to deal with the Lot herself, and then that's the end of the game. So, but that stuff can be done quickly. Pretty similar to like dealing with the vampire in King's Quest 2, if I recall. Although the way you kill the Lot in this game is pretty clever.
What a good girl you are, Lilette gushes. I really ought to give you a reward right now. She pauses, and you wonder what she's up to. Lilette goes on to say, but I have just the tiniest bit of doubt left. If you do just one more thing for me, I'll be completely convinced of your innocence, and I'll give you a wonderful reward. Somehow, you don't quite believe her. I want to have Pandora's box. It is said that whoever opens it will be possession of the purest evil. Lilot's eyes glow red as she exclaims, with the power and evil of Pandora's box, I would be unstoppable. You realize your terror returns as you realize what an evil being. I can't talk, never mind. You wonder if you should be helping her in this way, but what can you do about it? Nothing right now. After all, you're a video game protagonist. I don't know the whereabouts of Pandora's box. You must search for it. Again, she orders her henchmen to take her away. I am. It looks like we should have plenty of time. I think we can do King's Quest 5 tonight, too. And then the next stream, it'll probably be all King's Quest 6, because King's Quest 6 is considerably longer and gooder. Extremely good. Alright, so we got to deal with the witches, and we got to get in the crypt. What is that buzzing? Is that my drive? Hold on a second. The heck? Shut up, drive. Wait, what the heck is that? It's not stopping. Can you guys hear that? Well, maybe you guys can. Alright, well, whatever. You guys probably can't hear it anyway. Man, I think that's one of my external drives. I think it might be my good one. The one that's like 16 terabytes or something, which I need. I've lost my lid. I'm going to have to take off a lid pretty soon. Not a good sound. Can you hear it? Oh, I can't do anything. It's not stopping. Like before, when I went to File Explorer and just like clicked on the drive, it stopped. But now it's not working anymore. It's not. Very squeaky. Replace it with another SSD. Better take a backup. Yeah, that's the I mean, yeah, I should probably get another one. That's the problem is that this is the drive that I store all my video files on, like my Twitch stream files. Of course, I could always re-download them from Twitch, but I don't really, there's nothing else that has enough space to back them up on. I would have to get another external drive that's like 16 terabytes. Well, it doesn't have to be 16, but ideally I would want about that much. It's annoying, you know. All right. I probably should get another one. Just like, I mean, I do have a cloud backup, but the problem is it's not enough. Like, those are expensive. It's not enough space to back up my video files on. Just my video. It's just my video files. I only lose my video files because everything else is backed up. But the video files are just too big to back them up anywhere else. All right. Well, anyway, Witches of Eastwick. Now we gotta go. Now we gotta go deal with witches. Or do we have to do the? I guess we have to do the mansion next, right? It should become night soon. We need stuff from the mansion, but it has to be night. We can also go check out. So this is the crypt that has Pandora's box. We can't open that yet. We need the crypt key. Need the amulet. Well, yeah, that we must get from the mansion subquest. So here we can wave the axe to get past these guys. And that scares the trees, and then they'll let us pass. And we'll be able to get... There's one screen on the map you can't get to without the axe. Which you need to get the... You need to be on the second lot quest to get that. So you got to be at least that far. And then you can get to this screen. I never saw... It took me a long time to ever see this screen as a kid. Look, I don't know if I can do anything here. I might be able to do this now. I'm not sure. Yeah, these hags are pretty scary, too. Kind of similar to, like, the witch scene from King's Quest 2. Alright, so if they catch us, obviously they're gonna, like, grab us. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. So what we have to actually do here is look at hags. They possess a glass eye, which they pass from one to another, that enables them to see. Through the glass eye, they each in turn peer with you with a frightening mixture of curiosity and malice. So what we have to actually do here is grab the glass eye as they pass it. Grab eye. You manage to snatch the eye from the grasp of the witches. Now they are totally blind and helpless. I guess it's actually not that hard. That was hard to figure out. Give us back our eye, the old witches plead. If you give it back to them, they will kill you, of course. So we need to give them something. Next time, be more careful. Hey, Flitch Shard. Playing through King's Quest 4. Not going to need any help with this one. Ouch. Oh, I guess the fire burns you. Well, I don't know. I mean, I might forget something, but I'm much more familiar with this and 5 and 6. Although it's been a while, so I might forget some things here and there. 6, there might be... There's like multiple ways to do things in 6. I might need some reminders with that game. We need like... Do we need the fetish? There's like a fetish? Magic fetish? Or am I thinking of... There's like a magic fetish. Isn't there like a magic fetish that you give them? You have to give them something. And then they give... Or do they... We already have their eye. I don't remember. We need something for them. That's in Shadowrun. Am I thinking of Shadowrun? Am I thinking of Shadowrun? Well, you need to give them something. There's something. Anyway, Hint, you don't need the eye. You just give them back the eye? You just go, you know what? You just instead of giving them back the eye, if you go in and out a couple times, they eventually try to bribe you to give the eye back by throwing an item at you. That's what it is. I remember now. Yes. They program in a death if you cheat. Gotta step outside to show them you mean business. I remember now. What do you mean programmed into death if you cheat? They throw something towards you which lands on the ground. Here, take it, they cry. It'll ward off the undead. You'll need it. Now please give us the... Yeah, we will need... Oh, give us back our eye. You think about it. Take. I thought this was... Take, or look on that. What is it again? Is that... It's a scarab. It's a black scarab, not a magic fetish. Take scarab. Yeah, if we don't have this, we get insta-killed by zombies, so we really need this. That's right. That's right. So, do we get points if we give them our... We don't need the eye anymore. Do we get points for giving them back the eye? Give back eye. Throw the glass eye to 3 highlight exit once again. Take turns peering at you. Oh, you don't get any points. Is that optional? So we don't have to. You know what? Let's keep the damn eye. I'm keeping it. I'm keeping it. You guys are fools. Do I have it? Wait, I don't have it on this save. I'll leave the screen and come back. A heavy blanket. Oh, it's dark. It's nighttime. Like a heavy blanket, darkness enfolds you. Do I have it in this save? Wait a second. Did I get points for giving it back to them then? Because I had 134. Wait. Wait, do I have the scarab? I didn't see. Is there a scarab in here? Obsidian scarab. Wait, you do get points, don't you? You get 3 points. Well, it's not option. Well, it is optional, but you get points. Okay, I did want to give it back to them then. It's not completely optional. Okay, alright. Then we want to give it back. We don't need it. Now get caught? How are you doing today, Flitchard? Welcome back. How's it going? Now get caught. Watch out. Oh, too late. Uh-oh. Well, it's just the same thing they do. Well, although I guess you didn't see it. Nice animation. Alright. I already got the fruit. Yeah. We're already fully fruited. Death always creeped you out. Whoa, Demo Core! Demo Core!
Flitchard subscribed.
Demo Core, thank you very much, Demo Core, for the gift sub. Let me put you down in the sheet. Flitchard. Put you down in the sheet. Now the next time we do a subscriber request stream, you have 1 potential hour of request time. Good for you. Who knows? That could be relatively soon, maybe. For right now, more King's Quest though, which I'm sure you don't mind. All right. So, someone else to get me to do Quest for Glory 3. Potentially. Alright, it's nighttime. We got the scarab. We're all set to deal with the spooky house. Spooky house. If we go into the graveyard here, zombies are just gonna like come and kill us. Oh, although, well, ordinarily they would kill us, but they won't now. They can't. Basically, they're harmless if you have the scarab. So, first we need to go see who the... So basically this is a mini quest here with 5 ghosts. Each one appears in turn. Let's see, who's the first one? Oh, the baby is the first one, okay. I'm a very beautiful lady. Hey, thanks, Skittles. You know, it's nice to be called a beautiful lady. I kind of like it. Guys! The baby cradle is rocking, but there's no baby in there! Fucking cradle. There's nothing there! Zoink, Scoob! We're gonna need a rattle. We're gonna need a rattle. This ghost needs a rattle. That shovel is really old. Kind of like how in King's Quest 2 you can only cross the bridge the exact amount of times that you need to cross it. In this game, the shovel only works the exact amount of times you need to dig things up. So if you dig the wrong grave, you're fucked. Gotta read every grave. This is a little grave puzzle. Read the freaking grave. Read stone? Dude, fuck you, game. And why grave wouldn't work. I plant these shrubs upon your grave, dear wife. Something on the spot may boast life. Shrubs wither. Okay, no, that's a fake grave. We don't need that one. Lord Coningsby. An honorable man, a valiant soldier. He served his... Alright, there's going to be a soldier ghost. So that's one of the ones we need. We'll remember that for later. There's a bunch of graves you can read here. If we didn't have the scarab, of course, we would insta-die. Newberry will. Life was finished because he took ill. And missing should have been wiser. He's a miser. So that's a miser. There's a miser ghost. That's another one we're going to need. Some of these are kind of hard to make out that they're graves, but we can read... I think we can read all of these. Is this a grave here? Thorpe's corpse. That's just a joke one. You can read that little cross on the ground. If we had stuck to Epsom salt, we should not sleep in this cold vault. The body of Mary Ann Louder. She burst into drinking a sageless powder. Called from this world to her heavenly rest, she should have waited till it effervesced. Alright, that's not one of them. Dr. I let some. You had a funny reference each time you crossed the bridge. We played a little bit of Freddy Farkas. I never finished it, though. When people's ill, they come to I physics bleeds and sweats them. Sometimes it lives something they. What's that to I let some. That's not one of them, I don't think. What? Is this one over here, this little one? Is that one of them? Hiriam Bennett. Baby son of Ed. The baby. Sudden surprise fell asleep. Oh, yep, that's it. That's one of them. That's one of them right there. That's one of them. So, I believe we can dig here. I hope I haven't made a grave mistake. Man, that buzzing is so annoying. Maybe if I just... See, hold on a second. Because, like, I'm recording right now onto that drive, so I can't just unplug it. Oh, just moving it fixed it. I just tapped it. And it's okay now. It is that the J drive that I have, that 16 terabit drive. I should get another one just as like, and then like put all my videos onto that one. I should get like another one just so I can have like 2 drives. I'm worried about that drive failing. Like sometimes it also like randomly disconnects. It can be a little bit finicky. You even covered a silver baby rattle. All right, we got the baby rattle. We can turn the speed up a little bit now. Oh, there's actually a slider. I forgot there was a slider in the game you can access. I'm doing tomb raiding. I'm not doing tomb bad. I'm a tomb raider. Long before Lara Croft, there was Rosella. Yep. Let's look at the rattle first before we give it away. Look at this scarab. Cool scarab, though. Cool scarab, bro. What do we not look at yet? Silver baby rattle. That's what it looks like. I didn't look at the eye. Oh, whatever. We look at the whistle. Yeah, we did. Didn't look at the note. Give rattle. The baby is satisfied. But now there's going to be another ghost. Oh, moaning in chains. Guys, it's a moaning chaining ghost. Look at ghost. Really? What's his problem? The ghost of a stooped old miser trudges through the house, lugging heavy chains. He moans loudly in frustration as he appears to be searching for something he can't find. It's a miser! Guys, it's a miser. I surmise it is a miser. If only there was a grave of a miser we could find. Wait a second. That's a soldier, not a miser. This guy's a miser. Dig. Digging time. The zombies just like to watch me dig. A bag of gold coins? That's the kind of thing that Scrooge might want. Door? This is a fun little side quest. You know? Where'd he go? Give. Gold. Oh, wait. I want to look at the item first. I'm gonna look at the item. Look, guys. Gold coins. Give coins. Oh, you stupid miser, come here. You offer the bag of coins. He greedily snatches it and promptly disappears. Oh, there we go. Sorrowful weeping. Sorrowful weeping fills the house. Don't you hate that when there's sorrowful weeping, Demo? Not a fan. Where's the sorrowful weeper? Did it say that it was from upstairs? I forget where she is from. There. Is she on the top of the tower? Where is she? Dude, is she in here? I guess she might be up in the top. I haven't played this organ yet at the top of the stairs. I forget what you do, what you get for that. I think it's involved in one of these quests. Oh, these stairs are easy to mess up. No! Numlock. Diagonal. You need diagonals. Ah! I got this, guys. Don't worry. I got this. Save here this time. Don't worry. I got this. There's no way I'll fall again. See? Alright. What? She's not up here? Let's play the organ. I forget what this actually gets for you. But I think it gets you points. Play the Oregon. Can't type. Better sit first. Play. Beautiful playing. Beautiful. What a virtuoso you are, Rosella. Nice organing. Oh, you don't get points for that? Where's this lady again? No, jump off the stairs. No! I thought maybe she was up there. Where's the lady? The lamp was not lit, but the lamp is lit now. Look at the lamp. It's old and dusty. Where's the lady, though? Played A sharp, and now you B flat. Goonies joke. Someone who appears in the kitchen at some point. Like the little boy appears in this room. Huh. I feel like she should be in here. Shouldn't she be in this room? Maybe we gotta leave and come back. What did this say? Oh, dude, let me hear that again. From upstairs. Okay, so it was from... Oh, she appears here. Okay, alright. Look at Ghost. You see a sad ghost of a beautiful young woman. Talk to Ghost. She doesn't respond. Alright, guys, that's a sad ghost lady. What could she need? Have we seen a sad ghost lady grave yet? I don't know if we have. There's a couple more we can... Like, there's this the big grave. It won't be that one, though. Let's try to read it anyway. Strong and athletic was my frame. Far from my native home I came, and manly fought with Simon Byrne. Alas, but lived not to return. Take my fate, in case you laid. If you ever fought upon, determined now to fight no more. Okay, whatever, dude. Beneath this stone, a lump of clay, lies Uncle Peter Daniels, who in early month of May took off his winter flannels. Aha! 6 feet under, the funeral wreath is laid upon the shelf when Jerry Jones, who dealt in bones, and now he's bones himself. Good one. Is that all the graves you can dig? I think it is. What was this one again? I don't think it's that one. I don't think it's that one. It might be in the other grave, the Garrett graveyard. It's not one of these. One of these is the soldier. And then there's also like a boy. I don't think we've seen his either. It might be one of these. Betty Cowden. Sorrow and grief. That sounds about right. Sorrow and grief sounds good. Let's get it. A lovely locket. Now, if we dig in the wrong place, of course we find nothing. But if we dig, after digging 5 times, the shovel breaks. So if you dig in the wrong spot even once, you are soft locked. So do not dig in the wrong place. Don't be like the Nazis in Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark. When they were digging in the wrong place, it was fine. But when you dig in the wrong place, you're screwed. Wait, let's look at the locket. Look at it. A locket. Whoa. Wait. Let's. Can we examine the locket? No. Whatever. Can we read the locket by any chance? All right. Well, anyway, give it. I'm not close enough, really. It makes her very happy. She vanishes. All right. So now I think it's the soldier. Yeah, that's a soldier. That's a soldier. We want to just go ahead and grab that. And the last one's probably going to be on the other screen. Obsidian Scarab. We got it. Where's that soldier? Just like wanders around. Metal. Very nice metal. Get ready to give the metal. Is this guy in here? There he is. He takes it with great reverence, satisfied, vanishes into thin air. All right, the final one is going to be... All right, the fifth one is going to be the final one. A cute little boy, ghost boy, suddenly appears. He grins mischievously and begins to giggle and runs from the room. Blurp, 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 blurp. Naughty giggling as the boy runs from the room. Climb ladder. Actually, we don't need to bother. We can just go ahead and dig his shit up. He's a boy. We can figure that out. I believe it should be one of these. Alright, let's read the rest of these stones. At length, my friends, the feast of life is o'er. I've eaten sufficient, I'll drink no more. My night has come, I've spent a jovial day. 'Tis time to part, but oh, what is to pay? Stranger, approach your spot with gravity. John Brown is filling his last cavity. She drank good ale, good punch and wine, and lived to the age of 99. Dude, Jen's grandma lived to the age of 99 as well. Here, reader, here lies, but forbear to read more without a tear. One, I cannot speak the rest. You may weep, I'll smite my breast. Good preventing, and this stone too small to read on. Only it's a little boy! A little boy! That's the boy we're looking for! Get him! A toy horse. Did the shovel break? It did not break. I think if we try to dig one more time, it'll break, right? Let's read the remaining stones. Whoever you are, tread softly, I entreat you. For if chance to wake, he'll be sure to eat you. Oh, it's almost like he's a zombie. They're talking about zombies. 1634 to 1672. She done her best. They ran out of clever graves. What about this one back here? Oh my god, look how long. Here lies a poor woman who was always tired. She lived in a house where help wasn't hired. Her last words on earth were, "Dear friends, I am going to where there's no cooking or washing or sewing. For everything there is exact to my wishes. For where they don't eat, there's no washing of dishes. I'll be where loud anthems will always be ringing. But having no voice, I'll be quit of the singing. Don't mourn for me now. Don't mourn for me never. I'm going to do nothing forever and ever." Good graves. Good graves. All right, final grave quest. Let's do it. This is the final grave quest. There's little boy. Follow him. He's sitting on the chest, and he refuses to budge from his seat on the chest. It might help if he had a toy to play with. Look at the toy. Toy horse. Wow, looks cool. Give the toy. You give the boy the toy horse. For a moment, you fear he will not, as he takes time to examine it carefully. Suddenly, he grins, and in a twinkling, disappears. Whoa! Open chest. Look inside. Look inside chest. An old set of sheet music. Oh, that's what the organ is for. I believe there's nothing else in here that we need. We could look at the cage. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else neat here. Make a new save. Organic. Gotta climb up and play that organ once again. But now we have some new music to play. Which is good. Sit. Read sheet music. Plates. Sheet music. Do I just have to play? Just play sheet music. That should work. Difficult to read, but you attempt it anyway. Getting points. What's this? A small drawer is opened. Look in drawer. You see skeleton key. Take key. That's the key to the crypt. The skeleton key. That's what we needed. Don't worry, guys. There's no crypt keeper in the crypt. Or is there? Do. All right, now we can go into crypt. We're almost done with the 3 Lalat quests. My sound is now fucked up. Fuck. Why is my sound completely... I can't get it back. I can't get my sound back. Is this shit plugged in? Let me play something for a second. Oh, I can hear that just fine. That's weird. Oh, okay, never mind, I guess. Is the sound of the game? Did we fuck up the sound of the game or something? Volume. Louder. Alright, so we got a skeleton key. Unlock door. Open door. Whoa, Pharaoh's room. We're in a crypt. This reminds me of Double Dragon 3. Lower rope. Climb down rope. Climb. Look out for the mummy. Well, the mummy's a non-issue because there's no way to get here without the scarab anyway. The mummy's a complete non-issue.
Take box. All right, let's save our game. So if we can open this box now and get a fun evil cutscene. Okay, but you'll be sorry. I'm opening the box, Flitshard. That was very foolish, Rosella. Look what you've done. You've loosed terrible demons and killed yourself in the process. Oh no! There's supposed to be a limited number of the times the scarab works, and if you exhaust the scarab here, there would be a soft lock. Yeah, that would have been a little too evil, huh? You can see why they decided to not do that. Does like the sound mess up? Is that like a known issue? Dur, 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 dur. How'd you... If you cheat and enter, the game says, how'd you get here without the scarab? Now you'll be the mummy's next victim? Oh, that's interesting. It would be possible in theory. You tell her, Rosella. Which that's your name. Rosella, what a pretty name. You wonder what this is all about. Do I have everything? I don't know. You will find out soon enough. Well, Rosella, Lottie grins ominously, you've earned your reward. My son Edgar has fallen in love with you. I wish him to be happy, and I give you the honor of being his wife and my daughter-in-law. Your heart turns flips and somersaults as you hear this. Oh, that's right. I remember that Easter egg, Flitshard. I'll try that. I think we have everything. Like I feel like we should. I don't know what I could have missed, but maybe I missed something. Maybe I forgot something. You'll be married first thing in the morning, she informs you. Oh no, guys, we're gonna get married? So sudden. You will sleep in Edgar's room tonight while my son sleeps elsewhere. She motions to her goons. Let us relieve you of your burdensome load before you retire. Oh no, she took our stuff! And we have the Cupid's bow. What else do we need? You are so shocked by this tragic turn of events, you hardly notice your possessions being taken away. When you get married, Demo? Cool, it's fun to get married. To her goons, the lot orders, escort Rosella to her room. Alright, time to beam up. Now what? Beam up. This game does not understand beam. Beam me up. Hey, that doesn't work. In the closet? Wait, which closet do you do that in? Oh, that's like a special Easter egg, right? I forgot. Alright, so get what we do here. Look, dresser. Oh, open dresser. Oh, you can't? Hearing nothing. Oh, I think Edgar comes to, like, let us out, doesn't he? Yeah. It only works in the AGI version. Really? Alright, so the rose. What's this? There's a little gold key attached to the rose. Take key. Open door. I don't think there's anything else in this room for us to get. The AGI version. So it doesn't work any... Wait, so which closet? Where's the closet? In the Lot's castle? Somewhere? Okay. We can easily die here, too. Damn it. I wonder if this is like the same hitbox as the stairs in the mansion. Did we miss anything in that room? Because I don't want to have to go back up there. I think so. Where is there a closet? All these guys are asleep. We don't want to wake him up. Look at the bird. The raven is spying on us. Take the raven. No, you wouldn't want to get it. Oh, this is where our stuff is, right? Open drawer. Yeah, drawer. No, cabinet. Take stuff. I'm not close enough. Come on, game. All right, there we go. Look at table. Was there something on that table? All right, just checking. I don't think there's anything else that we need. Hisgoon? Yeah, I like to hear about Easter eggs like this. Damn it. Hisgoon. That's an awful thought. Is that all? Door is locked. Sit. Throne. You don't have time for that. Of course, of course. Oh, man. Stupid goon. Damn goons, right? Wait, so where's the closet for the Easter egg? Is it in here? Oh, damn it. Oh, no. I think this just leads to the dungeon where you get imprisoned. Fill with love. There's a fun little the way that in which we dispat Lalat is a pretty fun little thing. Oh, I guess we can't go this way, right? You just can't go this way. Okay. That's alright. Yeah, I think that's just where the prison cell is. Okay. Unlock door. I think the key works here. Unlock door with skeleton key? Maybe? Open door. Alright, where's what closet, though? Is the closet just the room with this stuff? There's no closet in here. Shoots the lots. Well, let's look at her first. Look at the lots. She wears Finesse's magic talisman around her neck. You see it gleaming. She makes very strange clicking sounds. Alright, shoot her. You aim the golden arrow towards Lalat and let go of the bowstring. Zing, a direct hit. Lalat sits straight up on her bed, a look of agony in her face. What did you do to me? I'm melting. No, wait, that's another story. Ahem, let's try again. It hurts, stop it, it hurts. You cringe as you watch the evil fairy die a painful death. What happened, you wonder? How could Cupid's arrow have done that? You thought that those arrows were harmless and contained only love. Wait, that must be it. Love. Lalat was so evil that when all the pure love entered her body, it acted as a poison to her system.
In spite of yourself, you feel a sense of sweet revenge. As you breathe her last, the last manages to gasp, I don't know how, but I'll get you for this. Brr. Fake talisman. A bright new day is dawning. Whoa, Edgar. Edgar bows to you, acknowledging his evil mother's death. He begins to say, you may now walk freely around the castle. I suddenly begins to blush. Sweet revenge. Take talisman. How about does take all work? Take talisman. I wonder if we're going to be able to get all the points. Rescue animals. Now, here's the part of the game where, just like Super Metroid, we got to rescue the animals. If we can not die. So what is this about an Easter egg, though? What is this about an Easter egg? I kind of remember that vaguely, but... Oh, look, they're bowing to me. Kiss Goon. They won't bother me anymore. Open door. We can look in these cells, but there's probably like no... Oh! This is where the... Is this the closet? This is where the... We gotta get and... So now we gotta get the 3 treasures and return them to their rightful places to get our max score. If we don't do that, we don't get max score. We can just ignore these treasures, but we won't get max score. So we gotta get the box. Get Pandora's box. Look. Some sort of storage room. Is this where you do it? What about this chest? Oh, I can't open the chests. Oh, maybe. Wait. Let me make a beam me up save. Beam up. Does it work here? Oh, I hope it works. No, it doesn't work here. So it only works on the. Maybe let's look at like a YouTube video real quick. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube. I forgot that existed. AGI Easter egg. So this is the SCI version. Like the AGI version is like the more primitive version, right?
Hey guys, it's her crabbiness.
No, don't. I don't want to hear. Isn't there a version without commentary? Isn't there a version without commentary? Okay, how about this one? Oh, wait, there's another Easter egg here, too. Beaming in. Whoa! Oh, there's a cheeseburger back there. Holy cow, you discovered the whole King's Quest IV programming staff, and then some. Why did they take this out of the... Or why did they not put this in this version of the game? There you go, guys. I wish they had bothered to put this into the version we're playing. This version is known as the AGI and is low resolution as compared to the high resolution SCI. The balding man standing in front of the console. He helped find some of the trickier bugs. And you say these people are bad programmers, Asian Waste? What are that? His name is often abbreviated to Kinky. Oh, great. He just wanted to be in this room, Jim Heights. How could these guys I miss her crabbiness. I wonder what. Oh, I don't know. I just wanted to get. I didn't want to have the commentary. Burger. Mmm, that was a tasty burger. Hey, what's up? It's your boy Flipsider. Come at you with the King's Quest. Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Flipsider. We're gonna play some King's Quest. You want to see my BB King tape? Whoa, an alien. Wow, what are the chances? You see anything special? Are there any Easter eggs in the version that we're playing? It's a ship. What's this Easter egg? Rap KQ. We are the KQ4. Oh, you guys can't see the text at the top. Now we're out the door. Bert wanted more. I don't remember this. Well, I mean, I never played this version of the game. Are there any Easter eggs in any of the other versions of King's Quest 1 through 3 that we missed? Hey, how's it going, David Alexander? Boogie down. Comprehend animal spell? I did Asian Waste. Lots of Easter eggs. You can get the treasure chests if you listen to the mice. We didn't listen to all the animals. Like, we didn't bother to listen to, like, the lizards. Whoa, she's on her head. Uh-huh. Okay. All right. Yeah, that's... All right, that's good. Okay, so anyway, let's finish the game. I guess beam up doesn't work. Can I delete that save? Dude, can you delete a save? There's no beam up. You don't need that save then. Okay. All right, now we just get the horse. We got to get the horse. Open gates. What do we do it from here? He impatiently leaves his hated prison, quickly trots out the open stable door to freedom. All right, is that? I guess that's all we have to do. Whoops! Still got to make the journey down to the bottom. Where do I open the damn gate? Wait, where was it again? Win. There's only one thing left to do in the game, and that's to win. All right. Shit. Poor rooster Manana turned into a fox. He still thinks like a chicken, but he urges his friends. He urges to eat his friends. Let's see. Let's see. Whoops! Okay, just use the mouse. It's easier. All right, we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right, now we just go win the game. We're about to win King's Quest 4. And you know what is going to be our reward? Playing King's Quest 5. It's the unicorn. Hey, let's pet him. Pet unicorn. Oh, he doesn't trust us anymore. He doesn't. The unicorn doesn't trust you now. Oh, we got to put the box back. We have to put the box back, and I don't remember what we do with the hen. What do we do with the hen? We just like carry him. Do we have to put the hen? The Nightmare King's Quest 5. The awesome dude. The awesome nightmare. Yeah. Do I put the hen somewhere? Do I like forget what I do with the hen? Oh, we just give it to Janesta? Okay. Do I climb back down? Go for the mummy. Return Pandora's box. Look at that. Get a little jingle. I ruin some lives, but then I help some lives, so it's kind of, it evens out. Are we gonna get all the points? Did we forget anything? I don't know if we forgot anything. We got the hen. I don't know if we're gonna get all the points. I don't feel like I forgot anything, but first we gotta get to Janesta's castle. There I go. I'm swimming. Swim, swim, swim. Open door. Can't go in those doors. All right, we're about to win, guys. We're about to win. We're about to win. Here we go. We're about to win. Give. Do we have to give her the hen first? Give hen. Okay, give her talisman. That's probably like part of the ending, I think, automatic. Give talisman. Talisman. You give the magic talisman to the dying fairy. Almost instantly, the color returns to her cheeks, and her green eyes begin to sparkle. She sits up on the bed, stretches, and smiles at you. We did it! We won! We won! You have saved my life, Rosella, the beautiful fairy says gratefully. And you have saved Tamir from the persecution of the lot. We are deeply indebted to you. I want to go outside. I need to feel the warm sun on my face. Suddenly you find yourself outside. My little hen, Janestus suddenly exclaims. Wherever did you find her? Oh, there's the bonus point. I'm missing 4 points. No, I'm not. I'm 2 away from the end. I don't think I'm missing. I'm only missing. I can't be missing 4 points. Poor thing, she says. Well, at least she's back home now. Maybe you still get the last 2 points. Are you sure? I think I might have got them all. Why do I have so many alpha motes? Why not, Jays? It's Alf. Now for you, Rosella, Janesta says. It's my turn to help you out. I will return you to Daventry, and with the magic fruit, you'll be able to save your father, blah, blah, blah. Yes, you are anxious to get home again. But first, Janesta proclaims, let's replace those peasant clothes with your royal gown. The magic fruit's gotta do it. With a twinkle in her eye, Janesta announces, there's someone else deserving a reward for his kindness and heroism. You have a beautiful soul, Edgar, the fairy says to the ugly little man. You should look like what you are. Wow, he's handsome. Just like me. This handsome hunk is Edgar? Rosella, he says. Wait, what did you think about it? I think he has to marry him. You think about it some more. Then. I'm sorry, Edgar. You're very sweet, but I must immediately return home. You're too ugly. Let's fix that. If only it was that easy, Demo, in real life. Perhaps we'll meet again, you say. Well, Rosella, Janesta announces, it's time for you to go. Your father, Mrs. or something. Goodbye, we'll never forget you. Looks like Donny Osmond. Man, I wish a fairy would make me look handsome. But I'm already so handsome, I guess I don't need that. You give your father the fruit. He eats it. He's eating it! Can I just bring him? Because it's only one passenger is allowed to fly the ferry express. How are you feeling, father? You excitedly ask him. Never felt better in my life, is his reply. What is in this fruit, anyway? He wonders. It is magic, father, you tell your excited family of your adventure in Mir. I don't think you're through with this hat yet. Oh, that's me. I don't think you're through this hat yet, you say. Your brother Alexander and your mother, Queen Valens, readily agree. You've got too much life. You've got too much hot life ahead of you. Yeah, that's it. That's the ticket. And so, once again, peace is restored to the kingdom, thanks to the great Lipsider. In the next game, it opens with him getting stabbed. Where's my 2 points? WTF! Where's my 2 points? Huh? What did I forget? I forgot to do something stupid, huh? Where's my 2 points? Eat fruit. Oh, I can't do anything else. What did I possibly miss? What did I miss? What? I shouldn't have missed nothing. Guys, where's my 2 points? Did I have to, like, break the shovel? It's gonna bother me. I'll look it up later in a guide or something. And I haven't yet to get a perfect... I thought I would get a perfect score in this game at least. But I guess I don't remember everything. Alright. You probably forgot to do something in the whale or something. Well, that's it. That's the end of the game. All right. Very good game. King's Quest 4. Now, I gave the game an 8 in the past. I think I'm gonna stick with the 8. 8 for the... Do we stick with an 8 for the music? I don't know. I mean, it might be a little overly enthusiastic. Like, it could just be double 7s. I do still really like the game a lot. I mean, the theme music of this game is really quite great, but that's kind of all it has. It has like little jingles and it uses the motif a lot, and like that's good, but it probably doesn't really deserve an 8 for the music. I mean, I like it, but it probably should be like a 7. the game is really cool, but it's probably not as good as 5 and 6. I would have to say. I mean, I do like it a lot, but I don't know. It probably should be a 7, I guess. Mm, I don't know. I feel like when I replay 5 and 6, it's just going to be cemented that those are the best. Because like 5 is really, really good, and 6 is even better. Like 6 is amazing. 6 is an amazing point and click adventure game, and this is kind of not really. This is definitely like a notch below those two. It's still a great game. It's definitely. I don't know. No, I'm gonna keep it at an 8. I don't know. It's just something kind of magical about it. I'm gonna keep it at an 8. Yeah. I wavered a little bit, but I think I'll lower the music to 7 though. And now we've beaten the game on stream. Of course, I played through 5, 6, and 7 off stream. Never played 8. We're going to fix that. We're going to play them all on the stream. We're going to have a nice little VOD of the game preserved. Thanks, Roberta.